Hello, hello, Jani B, Silver Hair Rebellion. Today is Talking Out Loud Tuesday, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to write or read about or talk about. Okay, let's start again. Hello, hello, Jani B, Silver Hair Rebellion, and today is Talk Out Loud Tuesday. So, I wanted to talk about this book. Age is Nothing But a State of Mind by Suzy Toronto. Suzy Toronto. The page I want to talk about is We May Do Foolish Things, but we do them with enthusiasm. Now, I'm just trying this camera on this angle. As you can tell, this is a pretty new channel and I'm not real handy with the camera work. But this is what the inside of this awesome book looks like. I can't remember even where I bought it. I think like it was at the health food store or something like that. I had to pick it up. I was in my anxious days. I got this one and it was at that time $10. And life is all about how you handle plan B. And I love these kind of books that have beautiful illustrations and sayings and things that you can just talk about really quickly or read really quickly if you don't have time for a whole book. I actually wasn't sure what I was going to talk to you about, and I wanted to show you these. And so maybe that's what we will discuss. I would like to actually start doing book and movie reviews and maybe some kind of book club. If you guys are into that, let me know. I really like to read books that have some kind of a meaning, or watch movies, a meaning or a twist at the end. I just watched Begonia and it was really good. And I want to do a review on that and chat about that. If you guys are into that, let me know. And maybe I can give you a heads up when I'm going to do it. And so about this, I wanted to say, oopsie, lost my page. Oh no, I lost my whole book. I forgot which one I was going to do. See, this is my life. This is what I always do. Okay. It was about being the life of the party. We may do foolish things, but we do them with enthusiasm. And I wanted to talk about this because it's something that I deal with at this stage of my life, is the things that I mess up, the things that I have messed up, and I find they weigh on me, and I just, think things should be better. There are things that just didn't go right, that really didn't have a lot to do with me. And still here I am, and I'm really lucky, at least right at this moment, right now. And but it brought me in mind when it said that, because you do really just have to sometimes get not so serious about things, and life is just so much better. And the thing is, at our age, I keep saying it, not to be depressing, but just because it's so important that we are in the last stages of our life. It might go on for a long time, but as we know, and I was thinking this morning, I remember the very last time, or the first time, that I was hoping for a time, but realized that there would be consequences. Like, I think 5 years ago, actually it would have been a lot more than that, maybe even 10 now. My daughter and her boyfriend lived here, and they had this amazing dog named Jada, and she passed away. And I had been hardly waiting. I used to do it all the time. Can't wait until, New Year's. Can't wait until the new year. And, or I can't wait till this, can't wait till that. And that was when I realized, because she passed away right before the new year, and I had been all excited about the new year. That used to, and still does in some ways, hold a lot of symbolism to me as like a fresh start. And she passed away right around Christmas time. And I said, boy, if I had known this was going to happen, I would have been wishing the time away. And I wouldn't have been, hardly waiting for this time. She's not here anymore, and she was just a beautiful, amazing part of the family. And one time I was saying something like that at work, and the lady was, you could tell, not trying to be rude, but she just said, don't waste your time away. And at that time I was younger, and she was probably about my age now. And it's just something that you really learn, and how this kind of eases in is all of the foolish things I've done and mistakes I've made. I find if I let them weigh on me, I'll just be just broken inside sometimes. And I used to be a really bubbly, optimistic, Pollyanna type person. If anything, I was a magical thinker. I thought, everything would be okay. My saying was, we'll see how it goes, or I'll figure it out, or, something like that. And so sometimes it can weigh on me. And then I realized that I have only got so many days left, and I don't want to spend them being depressed or being weighed down on or being not happy or worrying in particular. I've really gotten to be much more of a worrier than I used to be. I never really worried before. And and the anxiety, it's become a real thing. And part of it is my age, but part of it is because of the past. And that's the point, is you have to control how you feel. And you can. Your mind is a menu. Your mind is a menu. And that's how sometimes I do it. I think, do I want to waste my time thinking this way, or is there far more constructive things I can think about, like how I'm going to accomplish something, a problem I'm going to solve, how I'm going to get ahead on something, rather than feeling this way. And also, it's a beautiful day here. I have a home with beautiful pets. I worry all the time about feeding them, vetting them, about if they're going to be okay, about taking care of them and all this, instead of just enjoying them. And this is how life can go sometimes. In part, it's because when I first got them, I had one called Zoe, and she was just one of my best friends, and she passed away after a year. And it was so unfair. She was hoarded. She was in a hoarding situation. I've got 2 other ones from that situation. And she was doing so well. And I was just heartbroken. And the vet bill, $2,000 overnight, the loss of her, because it was literally overnight. And the vet experience was horrendous. I will make a video about it someday, but I have got a better vet now, and it's great. It really just knocked the joy right out of it. I was so happy until then to be doing it. And then after that, it just made me so scared. And I still haven't gotten over losing her. And I do realize that I have to be so, so thankful for the ones that I have. And I am. But that's the point of it, is if I can just focus on that, life is just beautiful. And I want it to be beautiful again. And that's how you do it. We may do foolish things, but we do them with enthusiasm. Now that wasn't anything foolish. That wasn't anything foolish I did, but there are things, or even just things that embarrass you. I was at dinner for Easter the other day at my mother-in-law's, and my husband and I had split up. He passed away when he was with me. I did the eulogy at the funeral. I always thought a lot of the family, and there were always things, but in the end, they have an amazingly large, tight-knit family. And I was really blessed to see that, because my family isn't like that. And so I'm there, and I start talking, and sometimes I can get passionate. And losing my job over a troublemaker at work, after I'd been there 14 years and been a really good worker, and now I'm sitting here anxious about money. It's a mixed blessing. I love my life a lot better, but money issues bother me, obviously, and just the unfairness of it. And I had, can't remember no, it wasn't that morning yet. This is another point of it. I woke up in the morning, and on Facebook, one of the girls that worked there had posted that she's leaving, and oh, how great it was, and how she was the 3 amigos with these other 2 girls, and the one really, really was the cause of me losing my job. The other one was just not very pleasant, but I didn't mind her. the one was backstabbing the other two constantly behind, like when they weren't there, obviously behind their back. And she still thinks they were best friends. And it breaks my heart, but it also bothered me because my manager got on and of course she was, saying something really nice. And I'm like, why did my job have to go to absolute crap? And she gets to leave that way. And she was being bamboozled, absolutely bamboozled by these two, who she calls the three amigos. Anyway, it kind of set me off a little bit, but I was on a bit of a tangent at Easter dinner. And I can get pretty passionate sometimes. And I was a little embarrassed when I left because I thought, you know, it's not probably the best thing to do. But they were really good about it. And like I said, good family. And my mother-in-law is obviously older than me, not that much older, because she was really young when she had my husband, my ex-husband. And but you just have to roll with it. And like, that's the way you are. Just own what you are, enjoy your life, and it's okay. It's okay. As long as you have a roof over your head, you have your health, and you have food, and you have someone to love or to love, you are really doing well. And if you don't, there's always something that you can focus on instead. And that's all I wanted to talk to you about. And if you have any ideas or any experiences or anything you'd like to say on the topic, please let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe. That would really, really help me out a lot. And have a great day.